Weather coverage you can count on with Chief Meteorologist Kate McKenna and the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
Even though we've already had a possible tornado in DeKalb County earlier this afternoon, the biggest threat for severe weather materializes tomorrow, lasts through tomorrow afternoon into the evening and the first part of our Sunday, especially for our eastern counties. This is what we're tracking for you, the risk for tornadoes, high wind flooding. As far as the tornado threat goes, we've got this kind of middle of the road moderate, and notice that the subtext here says some strong. What that specifically means is that we can see tornadoes EF2 or stronger tomorrow, and that's a risk that all of North Alabama faces. There's not one particular location that has a higher threat for strong tornadoes. High wind, not only within those individual, perhaps rotating thunderstorms, but also within a line of storms, straight line wind moving through 60 to 70 miles per hour. And then the threat for flooding is present because we're going to have quite a bit of rain coming along with some of these stronger storms. So the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network right now does show a couple of spotty showers here and there. A lot of cloud cover still in place, but as far as severe weather, we don't have any of that looming in our near future over the next couple of hours. But look out into Georgia. Got another tornado warning just southeast of Atlanta. Now, as far as we're concerned, again, that risk is going to be something that really ramps up for us tomorrow afternoon. So if you've got some New Year's Eve plans, yeah, keep a listen out for any potentially stronger storms that move through. But generally speaking, our rain chances are on the lower end of things. Temperatures are on the higher end of things. We're keeping it in the upper 60s as we ring in 2022. As far as that severe weather outlook goes, it's just what I showed you earlier, and what it shows us is that all of North Alabama is under the same risk level, a level 3 out of 5. That's the risk for numerous severe storms and enhanced risk. But I keep telling you that there's plenty of room here for perhaps the Storm Prediction Center to elevate that risk by tomorrow morning as newer data comes out. I'm not saying that that's going to happen. I just wouldn't be surprised if that does happen based on the fact that we're already outlined with that risk for strong tornadoes for all of North Alabama tomorrow. So this is how it goes. Early in the morning, 40% chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms, but there's not a lot of rainfall early in the day, and that's going to add into the energy that these storms are going to have later in the afternoon to fuel those thunderstorms. So by the time we get to 4 o'clock, that's an 80% chance for rain and severe storms. Here's future radar. This is what it looks like. The rest of this evening, we'll stop this just before midnight. So just as you're heading out the door, maybe for New Year's Eve, 11 o'clock, some thunderstorms up into Middle Tennessee, not so much here within North Alabama. As we continue through the morning hours tomorrow, we'll go through 7 a.m. Just showers, not much in the way of thunderstorm activity. That warm, humid air, though, just continues to stream into the area. We're going to have a wind advisory that takes effect tomorrow later in the day. Here's 2 o'clock. We start to have some activity popping right along the Mississippi-Alabama line. And this is what I keep stopping this at and mentioning this cause for concern here, because when the data sources are keying in on rotation and they're seeing it well enough, they will start showing, kind of signifying those hook echo shapes within the simulated radar. That's exactly what you're seeing right here. And as far as the risk for strong tornadoes goes, that's when we're going to see that ahead of the main line, where we can see embedded tornadoes. These individual thunderstorms ahead of the main line can produce the strongest tornadoes. So again, this is 5 o'clock. Watch the timeline go through 8 o'clock. Those thunderstorms track farther east. Here's the line that I was mentioning, embedded tornadoes, straight line wind present with this particular line. And then as we go closer to 10 o'clock, we finally start quieting down farther towards the west. All of these storms continue to move through our eastern counties. There's midnight. We start to get a little bit of a break here right along I-65, Huntsville, Madison, Athens, Decatur. And now just before 2 a.m., we finally see things quiet down. Catch a little bit of a break from the active stuff before that rolls in quickly. Yes, there is the mention for a few snowflakes. Not expecting really much in the way of accumulation. Wouldn't be surprised to see some slick spots, though, early Monday morning with damp roads still in place and temperatures plummeting into the 20s. We'll show you that 7-day in a second, but here's a look at that timeline again. Pretty much anywhere from 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon all the way through 2 o'clock Sunday morning is the duration of this severe event. And here's the 7-day forecast, mentioning that chance for maybe a rain-snow mix on Sunday. And there's why. Temperatures are as good as the mid-40s. When I say as good as warm as the mid-40s. And then we are down into the mid-20s Monday morning. I'll be tracking that severe risk, though, for you as new data comes in. I'll have that coming down for you on Way 31 News at 6 as well.